You walk into McDonald's with one thing in mind, a double cheeseburger. Just a quick bite, nothing crazy. But then you start tapping on that glowing touchscreen kiosk, and by the time you sit down, you've got a big tasty bacon meal, fries, a Coke, some nuggets, and a McFlurry. Almost $20 gone, over 2,000 calories on the tray, and you're sitting there asking yourself, how did I end up ordering all this? It feels like a personal failure, like maybe you just couldn't resist. But the truth is, you were nudged, guided, and even manipulated into spending more. And the genius of it all, you barely noticed. McDonald's isn't just a burger company, it's a design and psychology company disguised as a fast food chain, with over 40,000 restaurants worldwide, and more than half of all orders now going through self-ordering kiosks. These screens have quietly become one of the most used interfaces on the planet, possibly only behind apps like Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube itself. And they're not just there to make things faster or easier. They're there because they make McDonald's a lot more money. Insiders in Germany estimated that kiosks alone boosted sales by about 15%, and the former McDonald's CEO admitted the truth. Yes, customers spend more when they order this way. So how do these glowing screens convince you to upgrade, add extras, and walk away with a tray full of food you didn't plan on? Let's break it. The moment you touch the screen, you're hit with glossy, high-definition pictures of the most premium burgers on the menu, the Royale, the Big Tasty, the deluxe meals. That's not by accident. This is called anchoring. By showing you the most expensive items first, your brain sets them as a mental reference point. So when you scroll down and see the cheap double cheeseburger for $3.50, it suddenly feels like a steal. But here's the trick, you're now primed to upgrade. If the cheeseburger feels like a bargain, why not throw in fries and a Coke? After all, compared to 7,000 or 8 premium burgers, a little combo doesn't feel like much. It's the same trick used in retail. Show someone a $1,000 watch and suddenly a $200 watch feels like a deal. Next, there's nudging. Notice where the big burgers are placed, at the very top of the menu. Meanwhile, the cheaper items sit at the bottom, where you have to scroll. Think of it like a supermarket shelf. Eye-level products are the ones they want you to buy. Cheap brands? They're shoved down low. McDonald's does the same thing digitally. Even the layout matters. The huge center area of the screen is filled with colorful photos, while the plain category icons sit quietly on the side. More screen real estate equals more attention. Without realizing it, your attention is being directed step by step toward the pricier options. Now comes the upsell. Add a burger and the kiosk instantly asks, make it a meal? And of course, there's a small price difference, maybe 50 cents to get the bigger combo. It feels almost irrational to say no. Then come the extras, nuggets, a pie, dessert. The screen celebrates each addition with a colorful animation. That little burst of visual congratulations is actually rewarding you with dopamine. It feels good to say yes. But notice, every time you agree to an upgrade, it's just a tiny step. Fries and a Coke here, nuggets there, a McFlurry at the end. You never feel like you're making one huge decision, but by the time you're done, the total has ballooned. Now here's something sneaky, the total price. Where is it? Usually in a tiny corner of the screen. You have to consciously look down and search for it. This is a dark pattern, a design choice meant to downplay the cost so that the mouth-watering images stay front and center. Think about cookie pop-ups online. The giant accept all button is bright and colorful, while the reject unnecessary cookies option takes several clicks. The kiosk works the same way. Highlight what benefits McDonald's, hide what might make you hesitate. Why does McDonald's push so hard to upsell? Simple, profit margins. A lone cheeseburger doesn't make much money, but fries and soda, that's where the margins are huge. Potatoes and syrup are dirt cheap compared to beef and cheese. That's why bundles are so important. By tying cheap to make items to an expensive burger, McDonald's makes the meal look like a bargain, even though the real winner is the company. And here's where it gets even scarier. Data. Every button you tap, every product you skip, every time you hesitate, it can all be tracked. With millions of customers using kiosks every single day, McDonald's could run endless experiments. For example, some customers might be shown 6-piece nuggets as an add-on, others might be offered 9. McDonald's can see which one gets clicked more and then adjust globally. They could tweak everything from the size of the add to meal button to the shade of green on the salad leaves in the photo, all to maximize how much food ends up in your cart. McDonald's Germany claims they don't do A/B testing locally, but globally, it's very possible. And when a company this big gathers millions of data points daily, you can imagine how optimized these machines already are. Now, to be fair, kiosks do make the customer experience smoother. They cut down on lines. They let more people order at once. And for introverts, they're a blessing. No judgment, no awkward extra sauce requests at the counter. But the trade-off is clear. These machines are designed not to help you make a better choice, but to help you make a bigger choice. They guide you toward decisions that benefit McDonald's bottom line, even if they leave you feeling guilty afterward. So the next time you step up to one of those glowing kiosks, remember, they're not neutral. Every placement, every animation, every suggestion has been carefully designed to make you order more. Sure, you're in control, but you're also playing on a field tilted in McDonald's favor, and that's why you walked in wanting a cheeseburger and walked out 20 euros lighter with a mountain of food. What do you think? Are kiosks a clever business move, or are they crossing the line into manipulation? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit like if this gave you something to think about, and subscribe if you want more breakdowns of how companies use psychology to influence what we buy.